Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we continued our infiltration of Redcliffe Castle. We eventually made it to the throne room and discovered that, yes, in fact, Connor was possessed by a demon. And had started manipulating Ban Tegan to somewhat hilarious effect. So, we ended up defeating the last forces the demon tried to throw against us, which included Ban Tegan himself, but we didn't end up killing him. And we discussed the options available to us, which were 1. Kill Connor. 2. Enter the Fade to kill the demon using a blood mage ritual performed by Jowen, which would have killed Connor's mother. Or C. Head back over to the tower, talk to the mages, and get the mages to help us enter the Fade to kill the demon possessing Connor. Since we already had taken care of the mage tower, the obvious logical choice was to just go talk to the mages and bring them over, and that's what we did. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So might as well head on into the castle and get that started. Alright, now to decide who we're going to send into the Fade. I'm thinking probably Morrigan, because he has the offensive abilities as well as some healing capability. So yeah, I think that's probably who we're going to send here. Alright, Irving.
Ah, there you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
So, only one person can go through?
Yes. We haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
Any last-minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
Well, unless you're double-crossing the demon, which we've done a couple of times. Alright, let's do it.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
It really is.
Magic. Very well. Who will go into the Fade?
Let's see. Morgan is going.
Then I assume you must get her from your camp. We will proceed when you return.
Right. Oh, Sten's cranky about it, but whatever. Alright, well, let me go grab Morgan, and I'll be right back. I didn't realize I was going to actually have to have her in my party. Okay, so I am back, and I have Morgan in the party, so this should work now. Alright, Irving, let's get this started.
We are ready to proceed when you are.
Alright, let's do it.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade?
I already asked this. Morgan is going.
Then let us begin forthwith.
Oh, I did level up some of my party members. Well, I was working on getting Morgan in the party.
You, Connor? I can hear you. I'm coming.
Father.
Just in case anybody was wondering. Alright.
I don't
Fade.
understand.
This is raw Fade. Okay.
I want to go home.
So...
Please, Father. I only want to help you.
Arl
Is anyone out there? Hello? You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Try to get through the Jarl?
This is the Fade. Your kind cannot navigate it any more than you could navigate a dream.
I don't understand. Where is my Connor?
I will find him for you, since I foolishly gave my word that I would. Leave me to it.
No. No, you're trying to lead me astray. I do not believe you. Connor! Connor, where are you?
Yes. Morgan's probably not exactly the best person to be trying to negotiate and calm people down. Let's see. Where are we going? This is back to where we came, right? Okay. And it's Connor. Okay.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Be nice.
Shoo! Run along and play, or whatever.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
Desire demon. Figured as much. Let's see. What do we got at our disposal? We'll probably want to vulnerability hex it. And then Winter's Grasp.
I see.
Lightning. And then just kill it. Okay, well, it appears it did not die. Are we heading back the way we came? I guess, yep, we're heading back the way we came.
You're the one making Father sick! I'll help him! You can't stop me!
Curse this blasted darkness! Why can I see nothing?
Connor again.
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
I guess we'll continue to try to communicate.
Enough of these games. Give me what I want.
Trespasser! I will drive you out!
Alright, same thing, vulnerability hex. And there's grasp. Wipe you out. Alright, let's see. What else do I got? Drain life. Let's do that.
It's a good day.
Heal ourselves.
Get out of here! You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will!
Alright, back to the portal again.
Very well.
Alright, let's try this again.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
I think we're probably just going to attack at this point.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Vulnerability hex the rage demon. Ooh. Heal. Let's see, can I drain life? Alright, Winter's Grasp, yeah, that really hurts those ranged demons. Actually, I guess I'll give myself regeneration. Disorient.
You pay for
Alright. Once again, back to the portal. I think this might be the last. Yep. There we are. I'm actually going to need to be able to see the whole room, I believe. Oh.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
No.
Do you take me for a fool? I know better than to bargain with your kind. Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Alright. Same deal. Vulnerability hex. Oh, let's get out of the lightning blast. Did I take it off? Oh. Put me in a... Stun me. Poultice.
So be it.
Drain some life. There we go. There's a vulnerability hex. And there is my Winter's Grasp. Okay. Now, which of these are the right one? I think it's this one.
So be it. 'Tis your time to die!
Yep. I'll do the drain life just to make sure that we stay topped off. Oh, I didn't notice. You? Yep, that's the one.
You cannot win!
Ah. Piece of cake.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he can be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
Why do you want my opinion?
You spoke with him, have you not? You know what he has done better than I do, even.
Frankly, although he is kind of responsible for all this, and we had to fight an army of undead because of him indirectly, this is kind of sort of a human matter. It really doesn't involve me much, so they can do whatever they want with him.
Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
The urn is alleged and might never be found.
That is a possibility. But there is a reason it's still an option. I am not simply grasping at straws.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the urn of sacred ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
And what do I get for seeking out this urn?
I have nothing to give you, except, if we are fortunate, my brother and the armies he can muster. But for that, we need the urn. If you wish more, speak with him once he is revived.
Very well, I'll see if I can find this thing.
No one else can. Even if I wished to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Yep, as I was saying, the Arhul and his family are really the aggrieved parties here. So, I don't really think it's my place to make any decisions on the punishment of Jowen. So we'll leave it to them. Ooh. Vault? Aw, nice. Let's loot the place before we leave. And it does look like we are off to Denerim now. Because not only do we have our main quest to go there now, but we also have several side quests that need to be done. But actually, I think what we're going to do first is we're going to head back into the Redcliffe village, because I think there's some things left to do. We need to talk to the blacksmith, because we rescued his daughter, but we haven't talked to him about it yet. And I'm trying to figure my way out of this place. Where is the door? There it is. And I think there's a chanter's board there where we can do some things, get some new quests. So that's where we're going to go next. All right, back to Redcliffe Village. All right. Actually, let me head into the tavern and let me just see if there's anything going on in there. Just out of curiosity. Anything's changed since we helped save the town. Lloyd.
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get you?
Got anything new?
I've got some supplies.
Not really. The militiamen?
Time to celebrate and thank the Maker for our lives and for sending you to save us, sure
Some
enough.
folks came in yesterday with crazy stories about Redcliffe. You hear about that?
Something about the dead rising and killing everyone in Redcliffe. And all the...
Yep, doesn't look like there's anything in there, so we will just proceed into town. Yep, there's a Chanter's Board, Blackstone Irregulars. Oh, the Blackstone Irregulars.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Grease the wheels. Avatas requires some tact and discretion. I think you're perfect for the job. The Blackstone Irregulars cannot survive without the patronage of the nobles, mages, and other groups who retain our services. For that work to continue, however, we have to... We have ensure that people are looking out for our interests. Trip to Denerim and pass on our appreciation to certain individuals. Return when you are done. Okay, we'll take that. Sure. And let's go into the blacksmithy. And let's talk to Owen.
My Velena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you. I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Very well. Velena?
Thank you, my lady. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
Alright. Let's take a look at that Chanter's Board. Some of this we may already just be able to turn in. Caravan down. Sister Giselle posts. Unfortunate news has arrived that the Darkspawn have extended their incursion in areas previously thought safe for travel. A runner from our border caravan brings word that they unknowingly passed some infested territory. Alright. Take a look at that. Brothers and sons. Darkspawn incursions south have been difficult. Have made for difficult communications, even through official means. Relatives of the conscripts in Company East Hill have beseeched me to deliver word to their brothers and sons. I have no means to do so, but can point a traveler of stout heart in the proper direction of their recent engagement. To any who are able to find their loved ones, I offer what little silver they have been able to entrust to the board, as well as the sincerest gratitude of the Chantry. Okay, skin deep. A runner sends his request for Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed source as possible. This is the corpse skull, I think. The Chantry will reward this basic assistance with spiritual acknowledgement. The request is exceeded. Gold will be added, but the offer is limited. Except Desperate Haven. Sister Rana has reports of an imminent tragedy. Dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied, and my own means are few and stretched. As someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer honest gratitude. Okay, unintended consequences. Something is stalking the wilds, killing good merchants who support our towns in these difficult times. Reason the Chantry employs the use of the Templars with the unmindful of a simple brother's plea. I understand they have the Darkspawn and the constant threat of uncontrolled magic to contend with, but are they not meant to protect the common people? Okay, we'll take that as well.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Okay, so we completed the quest, Skin Deep, obviously. Got 3 sovereigns for it. Very good. Chanter's Board. Caravan down. Brothers and sisters, unintended consequences. We might work on some of these next before we head over to Denerim. Blaster and Irregulars. We have a few things there. And we have to do the Urn of Sacred Ashes to complete the Arl of Redcliffe for the Blight main storyline. So that is what we're going to work on. We're going to take care of this. Then we're going to head to Denerim and clean up the last little bits of whatever it is we need to do. But I actually think that, although it's a little early, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here because it's a good stopping point. We'll probably take care of some stuff in camp. Ooh, there's some death root here. Take care of some stuff in camp when we get started next episode. And then we will get working on our side quests before moving on to Denerim. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.